During Challenge Day, which is a one-day workshop designed to facilitate unity among students, you're asked to answer this simple statement: if you really knew me, you would know blank. Well, this year, while I was facilitating small group discussion with 4 students, I found myself on the spot trying to answer this simple statement. My mind was spinning with all of the things that make me me. My love for my husband, Lee, and our 1-year-old son, Liam. How much I love ballroom dancing or telling my own embarrassing stories. The feeling I get when I'm driving on an unknown road or watching a crackling campfire. All eyes were on me, and in a moment of clarity, I answered, if you really knew me, you would know how much I love my job. My students teach me more about life than they realize, and in turn, I act out of love to provide for them a place where they are safe, where their ideas are valued, and their dreams are nurtured. I begin most introductions when I speak on behalf of the AVID program the same way. If AVID had been in my high school when I attended, I would have been an AVID student. You see, I teach the AVID elective class at my own former high school. So when I tell my students I've been in their shoes, I know I'm speaking with the utmost sincerity. I was smart, but I was willing to take a B in a class that I know I could have aced. And in my senior year, when they were offering AP classes, I opted to take the easier path. And when I graduated, I had a decent GPA, but I didn't have all of the necessary community service hours logged to get the full Bright Future scholarship. Even though I had completed several hundred hours, I didn't know that I needed to fill out the form. When I graduated, I had to figure out how to get into college and how to pay for it all within a month or so without my parents to help. They had never gone to college, and they were just as clueless as I was. In a school of nearly 3,000 students with 4 labored guidance counselors, there was no one there to push me to enroll in classes better suited to my potential. There was no one there to encourage me, to support me when I struggled, or to make sure that I was getting ready for the next academic phase of my life. In many ways, I was very alone. My motivation as an AVID teacher is to give my students what I didn't have when I was in high school. It's different than my years teaching English. It's bigger. I know that they may not like every assignment that I assign, and no matter how much grumbling I may or may not hear, I can rest easy knowing that what we do inside of our AVID classroom will not only help them get to a better future and get into college, but it's going to help them and teach them what they need to do to be successful there. When my sophomores came to my classroom last year waving their decent report card grades, B's with a sprinkling of A's, I asked them why they were so happy. Their faces turned quizzical, and I explained my frustration. I told them, for every B you earn, I want you to take about $1,200 out of your pocket, because that's the difference between getting a full ride paid through college and paying your way, taking a B when you know you could have earned an A. What I would give to go back to high school knowing what I know now. But even the great Oscar Wilde knows that no man is rich enough to buy back his past. So I look ahead, I build dreams, I instill self-discipline, and I try to become the teacher that I didn't even realize I needed when I was in high school. We have a lot to be thankful for at our school this year. We're under consideration for AVID demonstration site status. Our graduating class has more scholarship money than any years past. And after countless years as a C high school, Sandalwood High School earned the grade of A, and we were the only neighborhood school in our district to achieve this level of success. I know that my team of AVID teachers on our site team and in our school was a part of raising the bar and helping students who would have otherwise fallen through the cracks. And any good AVID teacher knows that you are only as strong as your weakest site team member. So, to my rising seniors, who I know would be really upset if I didn't send them a shout out, thank you. To Jacoby, who taught me the meaning of caking, which means flirting, and it's not caking, it's cakin'. To Sheldon Bright, who surely lives up to his name. To Jamie and Jo Marie, who called me Mama O. To Ian and Sean for keeping me on my toes. To Diego for sharing your story. To Brianna for finally trusting me. And to Keldrick, who declared, "You're the white mom I never had." And to Mrs. Kirk, whose gentle leadership, everlasting optimism, and spiritual strength humbles me on a daily basis. We will miss you this year. This system is powerful. We don't need to wait for Superman. We don't need to cross our fingers hoping to bring change. It's about empowering our youth to take control of their education today. So, now that you know a little bit more about me, I hope you realize just how much I love my job. Thank you.